Started. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the SIG Contrabacks APAC bi-weekly meeting. Uh, this meeting is abided by CNCF Code of Conduct, which essentially means be nice to everyone. And yeah, and this meeting is recorded. We have the uh, document. Please, I pinged it on the chat. Please put in your names there, and we can get started. So if anybody would want to introduce themselves, if somebody is new here, somebody joining for the first time, or you're joining it again and just want to introduce yourself, please feel free and go ahead.
Chan, you want to introduce yourself? Sorry for calling you out.
Okay, no issues. This is not a first time, but yeah, I can go and introduce myself. So, hi, I'm San Chaudhary. Um I've been contributing with the SIG release team for 2 cycles now, and I work with this company called Kinfolk, primarily working on the Flatcar Linux project.
Nice.
Awesome.
Welcome.
And also congrats to Navarun for 1.21 release lead.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Going to be an exciting quarter 1 of 2021.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I mean, and it's at least good for the APAC community as well. Probably we would be able to, attract more people there.
Yeah, I have been trying to do a lot on that front. We have even taken meeting updates async. We still do meetings, but then only
Uh-huh.
blockers and concerns are discussed mostly, and
Right.
any pressing updates.
Right. Awesome. Sounds good. I think we can just move on to the updates. So for the Meet Our contributors, I know Matt pinged last night on the issue, and I guess Navarun, you responded to that. So
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe since we lost the 1.20 milestones, can
mhm.
we for certain finish it in 1.21? The reason why I'm thinking 1.21 we can finish it is because we already have 6 responses, and that should be good enough for like one and a half blog post. So at least we can start with writing one.
Makes sense.
So by that provenance, we can probably ship at least one and then make some progress there. Does that sound good?
right. But how do you want to structure that? I mean, do you want to put it? I mean, as a person by person, one person their responses and the other person their responses, or you want to consolidate that? I'm just thinking
Yeah,
would be
for
a better
that,
way.
what I uh, am thinking is to just share a HackMD with everyone, and then get at least starting with some boilerplate, as in what should be there in the blog, looking at the Meet Our Contributor series as a whole, and how we pin into the whole puzzle. So
Okay.
that's how I'm thinking. There is no structure out of the mind. Feel free to like provide your suggestions on that. But I feel since we are like consolidating entries across contributors, we're not doing like a blog per contributor. We're more or less doing like a blog consolidating thoughts of uh, a cluster of contributors.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it will more be like a story, or discussing the things that people have liked, people have disliked, people having issues, the impact they're having, basically based on the questions that we ask them. But yeah, obviously, like we can start with some boilerplate and then we will reiterate on things. There will be like n iterations to this, I believe.
Right. Makes sense. So, Sayan, any thoughts?
I feel we should be good for, I mean, we should target for 1.21, like Navarun said. And
Mm-hmm.
what all the responses? I think out of it, 6 are there, as I can see on the doc. How many responses we have? 6 responses.
We have
Yep.
6.
Yeah, so that should be good enough for maybe 1.5 or 2 blog posts.
Yeah. Also, like many people amongst us also did not fill. So taking into consideration, let's say +3 more, we have 9 kind of
Yeah, we
at
can
this
push
point.
those. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
definitely push them to, just fill it.
Yeah.
One thing, so I don't have much context in here. So can you paste the issue link or something?
Give me a moment. I'll just do it. I put it in the chat. I'm also linking it in the document.
Sure, thank you.
No worries.
Right. Right. So that's it. Just put in an action item. I will start a HackMD and I will share it with all of you, and then we can just reiterate on that, right?
Awesome. That sounds great.
Perfect. Uh, I only had one thing on the agenda. Moving on. We need to fix the doc link in the meeting invite. I always have to make 2 clicks. I will probably
Yeah.
ping Bob.
Yeah. Also, there is one more issue. If you click on the Zoom link, it still asks for the passcode. When we
Right.
have
So.
the link that we see right now on the screen, right? Invite link,
Mhm, mhm.
copy link, hyperlink, that should be there actually. This meeting, I
Yeah.
think, got left out in the updates. I'll talk to George and
Cool.
see who holds the credentials to change the calendar, and I'll make sure I can assign
Yeah,
myself.
maybe that is the reason, few of the new folks are not able to join or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they can always ask for a password, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably people click on the link and they just see the password prompt and they're like, okay, this is probably a
right,
private meeting or something, and just move on.
right,
yeah, most of the time what happens is people are not there on KDev. They either join some other mailing list and they did not get that information of the passcode change or the
Right.
universally same passcode. We can't even tweet about it because this would increase spam. So
Yeah.
that's a different.
I'm not sure, but probably another thing you can do is like since you posted the reminder, you can post the meeting link with that, not the password,
right.
just the meeting link,
With the
because
password.
maybe with the password, without the password, if people, given that this is a universal password, so but the idea here is that right now, like you have, since the link is outdated, so you have to like go through 2 links and 2 hops, and I usually forget that where is the link.
No,
And
the Zoom one on the calendar is actually the correct meeting, just that you have to put the passcode. So what happens is if you have the question mark PWD path param, you I have seen this. I don't know what's the theory behind this, but when I click on that and put the passcode once, Zoom somehow remembers that I don't need to ask passcode for this meeting again. But for specifically this meeting, where I just come in using the meeting code, uh, it asks me for passcode every time.
Right.
okay,
Although I like that idea.
I do come through this link, and this has the old meeting doc. I usually search for the link, a meeting link in the doc. So,
Oh, okay. Okay. Uh, hmm.
Right. Right. So basically, now we'll talk to Bob or anyone, I mean, who is responsible for this, and we will get this fixed. It's good.
Yeah, Bob or George will know how
Bob
to
or
do it.
Josh. Yeah. Perfect. Right. One more thing. I mean, if we are over this, or is there any other thoughts on this? Anything else you want to change from the meeting point of view?
Nope. So in the reminder that I do, I'll also add the meeting link from next time. I'll remember that.
Awesome. Awesome.
cool.
Perfect. Right. So moving on, one more thing I wanted to talk about was, do we want to have anything from 2021 perspective? I know, I mean, we are not a full SIG or we don't do planning as such, but I was just wondering if there is something that we want to do going forward into 2021, something that can actually help us, you know, get more contributors in, or basically make us a bigger group, that kind of a thing. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
No, I mean, this doesn't have to come right now. Probably something to go back and think about, that if we want to do something different going to the next year, because I assume probably we won't have the next meeting. I am out. Uh, and I guess that would be almost near to the new year. I'm assuming a lot of
Yeah,
folks would be out at that time.
wanted to wanted to bring that. Do we want to have the New Year one, or we should cancel that one?
So I think the next scheduled meeting is 17th, and then
Yeah.
I think 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th January. So we can skip either of those, or maybe both,
Right.
depending on the load. Or will we have any agenda? That will be the main question of having the
Right.
meeting.
And yeah, that is a good point. We should be having, I mean, yeah, that's a good point to think actually. Piyush, we should be having some sort of a goal or something for 2021, to run through this meeting. Because like this, if we go like this and we are just 3 or 4 folks joining and we have limited 1 or 2 things on the agenda, it's not helping that much building the community. So we need to, I don't know what is needed over here. We need to educate folks, or we need to bring them in, or we need some contributor workshops, how to get involved. Um, something we definitely need over here.
Right. Think one of the thing that might help is our, again, meet our contributors talk. So let's try to focus on that blog. Once we get that out, we might see some interaction, and then probably we can reiterate. If that doesn't work out, probably something else, something new.
Yep.
Uh, it depends on how are we looking at it. So basically, like, if we want more people in the community, grow the community, have more contributors, in the long run, might be it's possible that it would be or it would be better if we do contributor workshops. Because see, the first barrier that I see is, even if we publish meta contributors, it might not reach the targeted folks. So or else we can think in a way where after publishing meta contributors, you reach out to people in the community, heavily uh, put the word out that there's this blog out, so something on that line, so make it visible so that people can know about this. Then only people will join. And usually in the beginning it will be slow, but yeah, it will pick up over time.
Yeah,
Right. So,
I I agree with that. Also, I had one point was that looking at how people connect with the product, right? Kubernetes is a
mm,
product, and then how people connect with the product. They get information from the docs, they get information from the website, they get information crucially from meetups. So there, I think we need to latch on to more, in a sense that we have to promote having upstream related content in the meetup, and not just operator or user related content. That
mhm.
will bring in more participation into the upstream community, because the goal that we are trying to satisfy here in this call is to have more upstream contribution from APAC, right?
Right.
So if we can start, because Sayam, you are there, right? And you host the cloud native meetups for the
Right.
region. So you probably can help a lot there in actually, like, lobbying for slots, or like lobbying for upstream development in the meetups that are under the broad Bangalore cloud native meetups umbrella.
No, yes, definitely that we can do. For like what Sayan also said, we can reach out to the broader audience once we have the clear goals. I mean, like we want more contributors, and this is where we host our bi-weekly meeting. If you have any issues, you can post over here. I can definitely pitch this in any of the meetups or the streams that I do, so that more people are involved. I know some of the GSOC folks, so they also they have a lot of interactions with the college grads that are newly there, and all the previous GSOC members, so that can also be one of the things that we can use
Mhm.
for reaching out to more audience. So that can be done, but the only thing is we have to be like firm on few things, like this is what we want to do, so this is what we want to
Mm.
achieve as a group. So we should all have consensus over here. Okay, this is we have defined, we have a target of achieving this in this particular days, months, or year, maybe 2021, and now we'll push this towards the audience.
Yeah, that sounds like a fair plan. So what I think of is initially what our goal should be is that so if you see the mismatch between the upstream community and the operator or the user community, uh, upstream has a lot of places where people can contribute, and then there are a lot of people who want to contribute to upstream. Now I think our focus and goal should be like to match both those parties in a sense. uh, if you see, many of the upstream people are actually taking initiatives, even personal initiatives, to actually connect people. That hey, so and so are the issues based on your interests. Can you have a look at it? Uh, so those kind of things we can satisfy. That hey, uh, let's say we do a session on contributing to Kubernetes, uh, and then you mention all the avenues that are present for a contributor to go to and seek help. We know it internally that where to seek help, but then there is a disconnect between who is not in the community and who is outside the community. I think with that initial goal we can get started. uh, as as like key results or objectives, I think get more contributors to the community. If we
Yeah.
want to give it a number, we can give it a number, but then the idea is like subjective, that we need to get more contributors.
Yeah, I think that's interesting, and that's a very good thing to there's a mismatch between upstream. I mean, people in upstream need contributors, and there are people who want to contribute. We just have to make a match, and I think if we make that as a goal, we are good.
Yeah.
We can reach that definitely.
uh Speaking from experience, one thing we cannot do in the beginning is set a number. It should be more generic, like get more contributors, and then because the reason I'm saying this is that a lot of people uh usually are very enthusiastic in the beginning, but then they because it needs work and effort and consistency, they fall off. So we cannot set a number here, because then we are just pushing ourselves. Rather just try to reach more crowd as possible. So even if like we reached 100 people and we get one person, slowly that number would like it's like a growth that would happen, that one person will reach out to more people, so it will slowly happen. But it will happen. Like I'm just talking from experience. We did from the federal workshops that we did there we in the beginning we just did a lot of workshops, and over time the number grew, and after some point of time, you can then, given that the crowd is not just 3 4 people, rather than you have like 30 40 people, then you can set a number. Okay, now we can reach target like this many contributors to reach, and something on that lines.
Yeah, just to reiterate on the record, I am really against numbers, quantifying things. So I know like quantifying things looks good on like a product scale, but here in this case we're talking about people, so I would prefer not quantifying people, as in like
Yeah, that just pressurizes the people
yeah,
from this side to put more effort if they are not reaching numbers. So and
correct.
it's difficult for people to contribute, also get more contributors. And another thing is from the meetup, if you see a lot of people don't come there to contribute, rather they come there to gain knowledge or something in their office. They want to like have knowledge or are looking for jobs. So this is the general perspective, but there would be one or two people in the meetups as well who are looking to contribute, who have been working on the whole technology for some time now and are looking to contribute. So we can try to gauge them and find more. So
My audience is not those 98 people. My audience is actually those two people
right.
with that thing. So even if I spend 1 hour and get interest from two people, I feel that is like really great. Even one people, it's really great. If I can convert one person to contribute to the community, make someone a regular contributor, that's a big achievement, I would say.
Right, exactly my thoughts.
I completely agree on that. Not what I find, but right. So basically, one of the things that I believe we agree on is one. I mean, if, as long as we are talking about goals and results coming out of this, is to get more contributors in, right? And I believe going into 2021, that should all our planning and all our efforts should focus around that, right? How do we get more contributors from APAC?
Yep.
Makes sense. Perfect. Uh, are there any other thoughts on this? Uh, Right. So, moving on, one of the last thing that I want to touch, I know we are on top of the hour. Uh, we are having a contributor celebration, right? So I would encourage everybody to just go to that KTSDev/celebration. Uh, there's a there's a Google form that you can fill out, and it's happening on Discord. I have been on a couple of planning calls. There is a lot of effort being done from SIG Contrabacks to make this pretty engaging and interesting. Right? Unfortunately, this is mostly in North America and Europe time zone, so we wouldn't. I mean, from APEC point of view, we wouldn't get that much exposure. But whatever time we get, it looks pretty interesting. So, like,
Oh,
we,
by the way, just a small thing. It's
yeah,
kind of 24 hours. So,
yeah.
and then session slots are open. If any one of you wants to do a session, do reach out.
Yeah, I actually filled out the form and I was just, I mean, I'm open to do sessions, but I was confused about what session do you want because it's the name is celebration. I was not sure whether we should be tech talking or what.
Yeah, we are actually like leaning not towards tech things,
Right,
uh, because it's like a celebration, and then
right.
it's like Kubernetes contributors itself. Like, what will you give sessions on? It can be something different on. So there is a cook-off session. People will come with their own ingredients. So if you have ideas for such sessions, feel free. Uh,
Yeah.
Interesting. And where's the Discord link? I wasn't able to find that.
the Discord is invite only. When you register using the form, and
I
then
guess
when the
Discord
registration
invites
starts,
would be sent next week. So right
yeah, they
now,
would be sent next week.
so I think by
Okay.
the next we should get the invites. Yeah.
I don't know whether I clicked on send me responses because I wasn't able to see the Discord link, or maybe I missed.
Yeah, no, I mean Discord, that server isn't open to I guess everyone yet.
I can actually
That
check if you are registered or not. That I can do for you if you
yeah.
want to re-register.
But I did submit the form, I remember.
Oh, then you will get. If you're sure about that, then obviously you will
Yeah.
get the Discord invite. But they have not been sent yet, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
They'll
no,
be
I was in the meeting yesterday, so
okay.
we are still work. I mean, there is a Discord bot, and I guess
The
we are still
the
working on it. So
captcha issue right now.
right,
Okay.
that's yeah.
Cool.
Okay then.
If any one of you wants to contribute in like making the celebrations happen, do join the Summit-staff channel on Slack. All the discussion is happening there
All the celebration related discussion.
on
Yep.
the celebration related discussion. That channel
Oh,
is just for the event staff. So if you want to staff the event, help out with something, feel free to do so.
Cool.
Awesome. And again, that brings us up on the time. So if there is anything else anyone would like to mention as a last thought, I think please feel free.
Yeah. So one last thing, are we having the meeting 2 weeks from now? Basically, the last meeting of 2020, or shall we call this the last meeting of 2020?
I think
I
let's
am,
see. I'm fine, but I don't know whether most people will be on leave or something.
I would anyways be out. And I mean, if there is anything, we can always use Slack. Right? I
Yeah.
would be in
So
favor of
Yeah,
finishing
let's
up.
meet in 2021.
yeah. So 7th, or okay, let's do 7th only then, since we're
Yes.
Yeah, 7th is good. Yeah,
okay.
it sounds good.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll also talk about canceling the next invite so that people don't get in
Right.
the thing.
Is there a calendar
Alright.
invite that you get? Or-
Yes. If you join the Contribex mailing list, you get the invite for this as well, because this is in the Contribex calendar.
Right.
All right then. Thank you everyone, and it was nice
Cool.
talking to you. One of our most productive meetings, and
Yes,
All
probably
right.
most productive of this year. Like lots of action items.
yeah, and thanks for joining, and happy New Year. See you all in 2021.
Yeah. Happy New
Bye.
Year.
See you in
Happy New Year.
See you
2021.
all
See you.
in a next
Bye.
in the next year. Bye.
Yeah.